Welcome to our special presentation on the 2018 model portfolios. My name is Todd Shaffer, Manager of Research for VectorVest, and I'll be your presenter. If you're familiar with our model portfolios, you know we developed them to provide an offering of turnkey trading plan solutions for subscribers who just want to be told mechanically what to buy, when to buy, and when to sell. A perfect solution for those who just want to know what to do and when to do it. Let's move into the program. To get started using the model portfolios, you'll want to begin by reviewing our offerings for 2018 so you can choose the best candidate for you, and then we'll show you how to implement your selected plan. We'll begin on the Portfolios tab. With the VectorVest Portfolio button checked, you should see the 5 model portfolios at the top of your list. Each of these systems was created from thousands of historical tests, and in some cases of real-time trading, all designed to outperform the S&P 500. But there's more to it than just gain. How we get there is just as important. The first thing that jumps out at you when you're looking at these portfolios is the equity curve and the overall gain. You want to favor equity curves that are going up smoothly and consistently from bottom left to upper right. You can see the overall gain on the title bar, but you can also see gains within the test period simply by hovering your mouse over the date. You can also see at the bottom of the screen the current holdings of the portfolio and the return on investment since the position was entered in the portfolio. So quickly, as we click through the model portfolios, we can compare their equity curves, and we want to make sure that they're continuing to hit higher highs right up to the right edge of the graph. And that's the driving force behind all of these model portfolios. While all of them will have suffered pullbacks in their performance, they all continue to reach higher highs. To make a side-by-side comparison easier, let's turn to the Portfolio Performance button here on the bottom left. This opens a table of the model portfolios and their performance criteria from the title bars. Here I've sorted them alphabetically. I can also sort them by sort date. And we see that portfolios 1 and 2 started the earliest here in 2012, with the most recent addition of the model portfolio number 4 this year, whose backtest started in the 2015 time frame. Sorting by timing list, we can see which are most actively traded in terms of timing signals. Portfolios 1 and 4 using the confirmed call, the least active signal, the RT kicker combo, the most active timing signal for portfolios 2 and 5. Clicking the total value column, we can sort the portfolio performance by the overall total value, which should correlate with the percentage gain loss number as well. Here we see the portfolio number 1 has had the greatest gain overall, but of course has also been in existence for the longest period of time. And so we might use the annualized rate of return to make that comparison. But before we get there, let's sort by percent winners. And we see that portfolio number 2 has the best winning trade percentage at 58.54. Portfolio 3 the lowest at 52.48. Looking at total commissions at $10 a trade, consistent across all the portfolios, you can get a feel for how actively the portfolio trades. Again, remember this is for the lifespan of the portfolio, so portfolio number 4 probably the most actively traded of the set. Next we come to the annualized rate of return. Here we see that portfolio number 3 is the best performer at 46.84%, portfolio number 5 at 22.11%. We have those compounded rates of return, and on a max drawdown we see that portfolio number 4 has the lowest max drawdown at 10.57. Portfolio number 1 has the highest drawdown at 13.61. So you're starting to get a feel or paint a picture of how these portfolios perform relative to each other, and you might be drawn, as we so often are, to the highest performer. But remember, how we get there is just as important as getting there, and we want to make sure that the portfolio is the right fit for your temperament as an investor. So to dig a little deeper, let's close the table and we'll take a look at the model portfolios individually. So to begin understanding the how of how model portfolio number 1 works, let's start with the description panel that tells us that this portfolio trades S&P 500 stocks that are buy rated and sorts to the top those with the highest price and lowest positive price momentum. Long positions are held through down markets. In down markets, open positions are hedged with short positions whose price is most overextended from their stop price and have an RV score of less than 0.75. We close those short positions on market signal reversals. In other words, we close the shorts when the timing signal changes back to up. For even more detail, we can click on the details screen, and here we have the trading details from this portfolio. Here we see we're trading the confirmed calls. When we have the confirmed up call, which is the current status of this portfolio, we're going to buy long from a search called CC S&P 500 Winners. If you'd like to know the details of the search criteria, simply minimize this and we'll go over to the Unisearch tool. And if we scroll down, we'll come to the group Searches Model Portfolios. And we find the CC S&P 500 Winners search here. Here we see the search parameters where the stocks have to be in the S&P 500 watch list. They have to be buy rated. They have to have a price greater than $1 and have active shares traded on the day. And we're sorting actual price divided by RT. High price, low RT score. But we know the RT is going to be above 1 because of the buy rating. You can see that in the group of model portfolio searches, then all of the searches used in the model portfolio are listed here so you can see their details. Turning back to the trading plan detail, we see that we're going to manage those stocks using our profit locker stop set at a 50% target gain and a 15% stop loss. We're going to trade 5 stocks in the portfolio. When we enter the long situation, we'll close any shorts that were opened in the down situation. We're going to protect the wash rule by not repurchasing the same stock for 31 days. And we'll force a maximum percent of stocks average volume at 2%. On the short side, we're going to sell short from Vern's Vultures down 5 days with a 20% gain and a 10% loss. We're going to, of course, maintain the same 5 positions. On the turn instructions, we're not going to close any open positions, so we'll only be able to fill open positions when a long position has stopped out. That creates our hedge. And then as we come down, same wash rule protection and a minimum of 2% maximum average volume. So those are the trading details for portfolio number 1. Portfolio number 2 trades S&P 500 stocks that are buy rated and sorts to the top. Those are the highest price and lowest positive price momentum. Positions are held through down markets and managed on stops. So very similar to portfolio number 1, as we go to the details screen, we see we are trading a different timer, RT Kicker Combo, but we're using the same search, the S&P 500 Winners, this time with the RT Kicker Combo timer. We're going to apply the profit locker again with a 50% gain target and a 15% stop loss. This time, however, we're maintaining 10 positions in the portfolio. We'll hold those through all market timing signals. We're going to limit these stocks to 3 per industry and the same 2% stocks average volume. We take no action in the down and neutral timing signals generated by the RT Kicker Combo. So portfolio number 2, even using the same search, has a very different approach. Portfolio model number 3 trades stocks with CI that's greater than 1.2. CI is our comfort index indicator. And the CI is trending higher for 4 days. We look for a GPE less than 1 with positive earnings growth and RT trending higher for 1 week. We sort RS descending. Long positions are held through down markets. In down markets, open positions are hedged with short positions that are most overextended from their stop price and have an RV of less than 0.75. We close those short positions on the market signal reversal. Clicking to the details screen, we see our DEW market timing signal on portfolio number 3. We're using a search which was a winner from the Worry-Free Investment Challenge. DKS was the contestant. Again, the details of that search in the Unisearch tool. We're going to assign a profit locker stop of a 100% target gain and a 15% stop loss. We're maintaining 10 positions in the portfolio. We are hedging again, so we'll close those hedges when we get the new up signal. And the rest of our settings are left at their defaults. On the short side, we're selling from Vern's Vultures down 5 days, 50% gain, 20% stop loss, again a 10 position portfolio, all of our trading settings at their defaults. So those are the settings for portfolio number 3. Portfolio number 4, our new addition to the offering, trades overvalued stocks with positive earnings per share sorted for high RV scores. Long positions are held through down markets. In down markets, open positions are hedged with short positions that are greatly overbought with negative earnings per share and are trending lower in price over the last 5 days. The sort brings the most overbought to the top of the list. These short positions are closed with the next up situation. As we click on the details, we'll see that we're using the confirmed calls for our market timing signals. We're going to buy along with a search called Glamour Stocks. We're going to manage those stocks with our profit locker again, a 50% target gain and a 15% stop loss. 10 positions in our portfolios, again closing our hedges on the new up signal. We'll enforce 3 stocks per industry and 2% maximum stocks average volume. On the short side, we're selling with No-Mo Mojo down 5 days, using a 20% gain and a 10% stop loss for that search. Again, 10 positions possible, but hedging as the long positions stop out of the portfolio. And here we're leaving the balance of the trade settings at their defaults. And finally, that brings us to portfolio number 5. Portfolio number 5 trades stocks whose price low has been trending lower for 4 days, but today has established a new 3-day high. Stock should be above its 55-day simple moving average. We sort them RS descending. Long positions are held through down markets. In down markets, open positions are hedged with short positions that are most overextended from their stop price and have negative earnings. We close all those shorts on the market signal reversal. And so again, looking at the details, we see we're tracking the RT Kicker combo timing signal. We're using another Worry-Free Investing Challenge winner, SKR, using our profit locker stops again with 100% target gain and a 15% stop loss. These are 10 stock portfolios that are hedged, and we're using our default settings for our trading plan. We're going to hedge with stocks that are sold from No-Mo Mojo down 5 days with a 50% gain and a 20% stop loss. We'll maintain 10 positions max and the rest of our settings at their defaults. The RT Kicker also generates a neutral signal which we'll just hold through. So that completes portfolio number 5. And so now it's time to make a decision. Which of these portfolios do you like the best and is the best fit for you? Once you've made that selection, the next step is to set up your portfolio. So we'll come to the top of the list and we'll click the New button, and you can give it a name that's appropriate. Here you can set up the portfolio appropriate for your portfolio. And of course, add any description that you like. And click OK. This creates the portfolio, but as you can see, we have no trading plan entered in the portfolio. To enter the trading plan, it does require auto timer if you want the automation of the timing system to be incorporated into the Portfolio Genius. Give us a call on product support if you need any help with the auto timer. But the easiest way to install the trading plan is simply click the Edit button and select an existing trading system, which will open up our template utility. Simply select the model portfolio you want to copy and click Select. The trading rules are automatically imported into the Portfolio Genius, and the current market timing situation is identified. At this point, you can click the Customize Trading System button to make any changes that you'd like to personalize the trading plan for yourself. What do you want the Genius to do when a position meets its stop criteria? It can close the position and send you an alert, or just send you an alert if you'd like to keep the trading active with your actual trade executions. Those alerts can be managed hitting the Alert Settings button in the upper right corner. How often do you want the Genius to check on those positions for their stop losses throughout market action or at the end of the day after the close? And then finally, we can activate the Genius by turning it on and click Save. The Genius sees that the current status of the timer is up, and so it executes the up trade rules, and we see the activity log indicating the purchase of the stocks and the application of the stop criteria. If you like to keep it easy, I can right click on any of the stocks in the portfolio and use the Trade Now feature to connect to my brokerage, creating an order ticket that I can transmit to the partner brokers. Currently, those partners are Ally and Interactive Brokers. To take it to the next level, you can also execute the portfolio in our RoboTrader tool, which actually synchronizes with your brokerage account. From this point, though, you can paper trade for a period of time until you get comfortable with the portfolio, that it's performing as you expect, or you can start right in trading by either transmitting or executing these orders. We often advocate that you step into your positions instead of buying all 10 at once. Step in just 2 or 3 positions at a time to minimize risk of a market reversal. Of course, you still maintain all of the manual functionality and the reporting functions of any portfolio. We also offer an easy, quick way to monitor the status of your trading plan, both from the portfolio itself by clicking on the Action Plan button, but also on our Timing tab, where we have the Model Portfolio's Action Plan button. Clicking on that opens the wizard, and you simply choose the portfolio you decided to trade, and instantaneously you'll know the status of the market timing signal. If that signal is active, then the search results for that signal from the last market close, and a highlight of when to close the positions based on the set stop criteria. There's also a link to create a quick folio with these return stock symbols. And at the top, we also have a link to go to the special report that we've created for our model portfolios. This special report also available in the Views button under Special Reports. And remember, by using the portfolio in the Portfolio Genius, you can let the Genius handle the daily criteria of alerting you when to close positions when they've met your stop criteria, or opening new positions from the search of your choice, and automatically syncing your trading rules based on the changes in the VectorVest market timing signals. And finally, with Trade Now and the RoboTrader, we can help you execute orders with your brokerage by generating those order tickets. So there we have it, our model portfolio lineup for 2018. A perfect solution for those who just want to know what to do and when to do it.